Challenge is you act like that we have ganged up on you, that we have mistreated.
What did you call the table?
I love that you've taken on the sympathetic role. Why you have been giving us your ass to kiss for years.
No one has to kiss my ass. You felt that way? You on some bullshit? You called the table. What did you call me at the table?
Things get heated as Quad and Simone go head-to-head over past drama, loyalty, and trust. Accusations fly, emotions run high, and neither is backing down.
I mean, last season you were really kind of on the outs of the group. They were accusing you of not being open. This season felt like a real resurrection.
Agreed. Absolutely. And it's a topic that I really don't like talking about because Simone and I have kind of moved past that. It took a while, and daily I still work through it, but I love where we are now.
But you have to work through it daily?
Well, the things that happened here, last year.
She had an incident. If you have something that catastrophic to happen, I'm gonna reach out.
Okay.
She's apologized for that sincerely.
Yes.
And I believe you, and I accepted your apology.
Thank you.
And I want us to continue to move forward.
Thank you.
You chose not to invite Quad to Whitnick. You clearly felt some kind of way about her crashing it. You were pissed.
Well, the thing was, Quad was going around saying that we all owed her an apology for Napa. I did not believe that I owed her an apology for Napa. I think when you have a group of friends that have been together for the amount of time that we've been together, I think we're trustworthy. I think we're loyal, and we know how to stand up and support each other, especially in our time of need. The fact that Quad had a king for over a year, which was a secret to all of us, is a little weird and a little off-putting.
You didn't believe you owed me anything from Napa. I beg to differ because I stated it to everyone. I don't mind you all saying when I have wronged you or done something to hurt your feeling. You all can come to me, each one of you, if you have a challenge with me.
I hate to reflect on last year, but I'm a little disturbed at the fact that you said we brought you to Napa to get rid of you.
And we didn't do that.
You guys asked me to leave.
But no. She asked you to leave.
Not
And
we.
everyone stood
No
there.
one knew.
It had been stated.
Emily, did you know?
No, I did not.
Did you know, Jackie?
I did not.
I didn't know. No one knew.
I didn't know it was coming out of my mouth. I don't write a script. I don't rehearse lines.
I don't either.
I speak from my heart.
Okay.
I'm not. Wait a minute. Let's not move on.
Okay.
Because there's some things happening here, and I
Okay.
need to clearly understand what they are. What is the challenge?
The challenge is you act like that we have ganged up on you, that we have mistreated.
What did you call
I
the
love
table?
that you've taken on the sympathetic role. Why you have been giving us your ass to kiss for years.
No one has to kiss my ass. You felt that way? You on some bullshit? You called the table. What did you call me at the table?
We all got to a place where we do want to confront you, basically to say accountability is necessary.
This has been not a cakewalk for me.
Quad, you playing the victim, baby. You not owning
Why you have been giving us your ass to kiss for years.
No one has to kiss my ass. You felt that
I
way?
love that you've taken
You
on
feel
the
that way?
sympathetic role.
You
Love it.
No, I love that you're not being accountable. And I thought you said this was a day of accountability.
Okay. All right.
What I'm saying, you just bombarded me. All of you
Okay.
could have had a challenge with me, but let's do some one-offs.
Okay.
I can handle that. I sat at the table and did some shit that Phaedra can't do today.
Okay.
I sat at the table and let each one of y'all come at me, and I still handled you with dignity and respect. Okay?
Quad,
and
Quad.
I'm not a coward.
All right.
And I
Okay.
did not flee.
Okay. Toya, you didn't think any of the apologies Quad received were sincere. What set your BS meter off?
They weren't sincere. And Quad wanted an apology, so she received it, but nobody wanted to do this. They didn't want to go back and forth. And so they just thought it was easier to just say, I'm sorry.
So the apologies were not authentic.
Mine was.
They weren't authentic. With Jackie, it wasn't authentic. She knew. She just didn't want to argue with you. That's a Jackie trait. She didn't want to go back and
But
forth
it
with you.
didn't have to be an argument, Jackie.
That's good.
So it wasn't authentic.
No, I started out very authentic, but I think I felt like I was going to have to keep going, so I cut it off.
My apology was sincere. I want to let y'all know my apology to Quad was sincere based on everything she had went through. I wouldn't have told me that I was dating King if y'all were Quad. I wouldn't have told. But I do understand Simone's support.
I can see that no one would have told you that
I was the
that
that's what you made. And
but I've not done anything to Quad that she feels like she has to be secret.
But let me say this.
Yes.
We were not talking, Simone. So if I'm not talking to you, then I don't owe you my business. Now it's very different. If anything happens in my life, my dear, you would know about it.
Good.
Because we have a different relationship now.
Zara from Jackson, Tennessee wants to know, why are the ladies surprised Quad kept King a secret from them the way they treated her? You want to meet the king? You best get right with the queen.
Ooh, that's true too.
Quad, you agree with Zara from Jackson?
100%.
Did you write this question? Is that like an aunt?
That might be a cousin.
Okay, all right, that's what I thought.
With unresolved tension and deep-rooted issues still lingering, can Quad and Simone truly move forward, or is their friendship beyond repair?